Hi Arshita. Hi JNV Ernakulam. Hi Gayatri. How you guys are doing? Is everything good? Navya, admin, Joguravali, Nagveni, P Supriya, PC, Harshita MPC. Yes. So I hope you people are doing good. Okay. So shall I start my class now? Yeah, we are I think good to go. Right? So I'm so sorry there is a little noise outside because some road construction is going on here. And even I am also feeling a lot of headache. Okay, so I'll try to keep the class more active. Okay, now. So let me show me like wherever I am exactly. So, okay, so it has been last week we met. So now we are meeting, right? So last week we have discussed about some of the important points. So now today I would like to tell some of the important points like oxidation. Okay, so basically oxidation, there is a lot of definitions. Loss of electrons, you can say, addition of oxygen, you can say, and removal of hydrogen, you can say. Next one is oxidation number. Oxidation number will increases. यानी मतलब उसका oxidation state जो होगा, let's suppose if this is A and if it is going to oxidize, that means if it is going to become, if it is going to lose electrons, that means +0 से +1 हो रहा है. तो यहाँ पे क्या हुआ? ऑक्सीडेशन स्टेट इंक्रीजेस. सो यहाँ ऑक्सीडेशन स्टेट जब इंक्रीज होता है, इन प्रोसेस को हम बोलते हैं ऑक्सीडेशन. एंड नेक्स्ट वन वी टॉक्ड अबाउट, नेक्स्ट वन वी टॉक्ड अबाउट रिडक्शन. वी टॉक्ड अबाउट व्हाट? रिडक्शन. रिडक्शन मतलब क्या है? इट इज नथिंग बट गेन ऑफ electrons. Next one, addition of hydrogen. सर आप सिर्फ बोलते जा रहे, कोई तो एग्जाम्पल तो दो ताकि हमको समझ में आ जाए. नेक्स्ट वन इज रिमूवल ऑफ ऑक्सीजन. नेक्स्ट वन इज ऑक्सीडेशन स्टेट. ऑक्सीडेशन स्टेट डिक्रीजेस. यानी अगर आप देखो A प्लस 1 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स, ये इलेक्ट्रॉन गेन कर लिया तो ये बन गया A. तो ये +1 ऑक्सीडेशन स्टेट है, ये बन गया 0. ठीक है, तो +1 से 0 ऑक्सीडेशन स्टेट बन गया, तो इसको हम बोलेंगे ऑक्सीडेशन स्टेट क्या हुआ? डिक्रीज हो गया. जब ऑक्सीडेशन स्टेट डिक्रीज होगा तो इसको हम बोलते हैं रिडक्शन. ठीक है, जब ऑक्सीडेशन नंबर इंक्रीज हुआ इसको हम बोलते हैं ऑक्सीडेशन. ऑक्सीडेशन. ठीक है, इतना तो ठीक है. मैं आपको कुछ एग्जांपल दे देता हूं. आई वुड लाइक टू सी, फाइंड द ZnOH4 2- उसमें जिंक का ऑक्सीडेशन स्टेट चाहिए मुझे. ऑक्सीडेशन स्टेट, व्हाट इज द ऑक्सीडेशन स्टेट ऑफ जिंक? सेकंड वन इज ओके, ऑक्सीडेशन स्टेट चाहिए मुझे. एंड सेकंड वन CrO5, इसमें क्रोमियम का ऑक्सीडेशन स्टेट. थर्ड वन H2SO5, यहाँ सल्फर का ऑक्सीडेशन. फोर्थ वन K2Cr2O7, यहाँ पे क्रोमियम का ऑक्सीडेशन स्टेट. Try to find the oxidation state and try to answer in the chat box. How to find the oxidation state? Do you know how to find the oxidation state? Right? Try to find the oxidation state and let me know through the chat box. Come on, guys. Try to find the oxidation state and let me know through the chat box. Guys, can you hear me? Please let me know through the chat box. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? So Try to answer in the chat box. Try to answer in the chat box. Okay. So now tell me, what is the oxidation state? What is the oxidation state of, what is the oxidation state of hydrogen? What is the oxidation state of hydrogen in case of NaH? NaH में ऑक्सीडेशन स्टेट क्या है हाइड्रोजन की? तो पहले ऑक्सीडेशन स्टेट निकालता कैसा है? Come on, students, I am expecting a reply from you. How do you guys do? What is oxidation state? How do you find it? चलो, यस, वेरी गुड, आहाना अकबर बोल दिया इसका ऑक्सीडेशन स्टेट -1. तो इफ यू पीपल डोंट नो, आई एम राइटिंग हियर 1a एलिमेंट्स 2a elements is having +1 oxidation state and +2 oxidation state. यानी सोडियम को +1 होगा एंड पोटाशियम को +1 होगा. ओके, सोडियम पोटाशियम, रुबीडियम को भी +1 होगा, सीशियम को भी +1 होगा, फ्रांशियम को भी +1 होगा. ठीक है. वेराज बेरिलियम +2, मैग्नीशियम +2, कैल्शियम +2, बेरियम +2, स्ट्रांशियम +2, रेडियम. ओके, इन सभी को +1 +2 होगा. हाइड्रोजन इज ऑलवेज हैव +1, पॉजिटिव होगा, दैट इज +1 होगा. एक्सेप्शन मेटालिक हाइड्रेट, एक्सेप्शन वन मेटालिक हाइड्रेट्स, यानी जब भी मेटालिक हाइड्रेट्स होता है, यानी सोडियम हाइड्रेट या लिथियम हाइड्रेट, ओके, इन सब टाइम पे आपका हाइड्रोजन का होगा -1. नेक्स्ट हम बात करते हैं ऑक्सीजन की. नेक्स्ट आई एम गोइंग टू टॉक ऑक्सीजन. ऑक्सीजन बेसिकली इट विल बी -2. ऑक्सीजन इट विल हैव -2 ऑक्सीडेशन स्टेट. ओके, लेकिन एक्सेप्शन है पेरोक्साइड्स के लिंकेज में, पेरोक्साइड linkages पे, linkages. Whenever there is any peroxide linkages, then the oxidation state of oxygen will change. How, sir? H2O2. Okay, in this case oxidation state will be changes. How, sir? HOOH. So if you see this linkage is called as peroxy linkage. What you are going to call it as? Peroxy linkage. Clear, everybody? Peroxy linkage, whatever the linkage you are seeing here. Okay, na? Peroxide linkage. Okay, H2O2. This is peroxy linkage. Clear, everybody? I hope you understand this one. Please let me know through the chat box. If you understand this one, please let me know through the chat box. यहाँ पे इसका -1 होगा, ऑक्सीजन के ऊपर -1 चार्ज होगा. आई एम रिक्वेस्टिंग ऑल द मेंबर्स, प्लीज डू एक्टिव. ओके, प्लीज डू एक्टिव. ओके, इन द चैट बॉक्स, सो दैट it makes me to teach you more, to teach you outstanding, to teach you good. अगर आप लोग मुझे रिप्लाई नहीं दोगे तो मुझे ऐसा लगने लगेगा मेरा क्लास है, मैं ही पढ़ रहा हूँ, मैं ही लिख रहा हूँ, मैं ही, मतलब सब कुछ मेरा ही हो जाए. ठीक है ना? तो फिर मेरा रिक्वेस्ट है सभी को, मैं हाथ जोड़ के सभी को रिक्वेस्ट कर रहा हूँ, थोड़ा बहुत अगर आपको जहां समझ में नहीं आए वहां पे आप लोग नो सर एक्सप्लेन, अगर आपको समझ में आए तो यस सर, अगर आपको इससे बहुत अच्छा लगा थैंक यू सर. ओके, तो ये थोड़ा बोल दीजिए, है ना? आई एम एक्सट्रीमली सॉरी, दीज पीपल आर न्यू, मतलब आप लोग नया होंगे, यू माइट बी न्यू. एंड माय नेम इज गोपी चंद, आई टीच केमिस्ट्री. एज यू कैन सी, I have introduced in the last class, but at that time you people were not there. Okay, so to talk about me, it's not. I am from NIT Nagpur. I am from NIT Nagpur. Okay, so I am from NIT Nagpur. Basically, I am from Telangana. Okay, many of you, I can see your names, Yamuna and this one Nagaveni. Okay, so Harshita, all these names are Telugu. Telugu వాళ్ళు అందరూ ఎలా ఉన్నారు? అందరు బాగున్నారా? So this is about me, guys. Yeah. So Swati, thank you. So thank you, Harshita. Thank you, TLKDM. Senior BPC బాగున్నారా? నేను బాగున్నాను. నేను చాలా బాగున్నాను. Okay. Yes, I am also so good. Okay, so I'm so sorry. I thought that you people will understand. Then I started teaching myself only. I thought you can understand. Okay, I am also so good. I am also so good. Okay, yeah. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Thanks. Thank you. I'm so sorry. Okay, yeah. So now I mention. I will start here from here. So oxidation state. So oxidation state we got to know 1A metals is having +1, 2A metals is having +2 oxidation state, hydrogen is having +1, but except metallic hydrate. Whenever there is a metallic hydrate, it will have -1. Oxygen is having, that is oxygen is having -2. Exception, one is at peroxy linkage. Okay na, whenever it is a peroxy linkage like HOH, it is have -1 oxidation state. And next one, with more electronegative element. Okay, sir, pehle what is electronegative elements? Like if you see across the period, right from carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, chlorine, bromine, and iodine. Okay, so across the period, your electronegativity will increase or decrease? Can anybody tell me? Hi Maulika, hi Jyotika. Can anybody tell me how will this particular, in the trend of the periods, if you observe the periodic table, along the period, your electronegativity will decrease or increase? Sir, what is the meaning of electronegativity? What is the meaning of electronegativity? So electronegativity का मतलब ये है, let's suppose A and B are there. If A and B are sharing two electrons, if I say electronegativity of B is greater than electronegativity of A, तो यहाँ क्या हो जाएगा? A will become delta पॉजिटिव, बी विल बिकम डेल्टा नेगेटिव. ये ऐसा क्यों सर? ये बी थोड़ा नेगेटिव पर्सन है, बी थोड़ा ज्यादा नेगेटिव पर्सन है, तो फिर क्या करेगा? ये इसके तरफ इलेक्ट्रॉन खींच लेगा. ठीक है ना? अगर इन दोनों में से ये मोर ज्यादा इलेक्ट्रोनेगेटिव है तो फिर ये इसके तरफ इलेक्ट्रॉन खींच लेगा. तो जब इलेक्ट्रॉन बी के पास होगा तब इसका चार्ज होगा माइनस. ठीक है? सो व्हेनेवर द इलेक्ट्रॉन्स आर गोइंग टू शिफ्ट टुवर्ड्स बी, we can say it is a delta minus, right? Whereas it is having delta plus. So if you see from carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, electronegativity will be increases, right? Electronegativity will be increases. So लिखना, फ्लोरीन को 4.0 होता है, ऑक्सीजन को 3.5, नाइट्रोजन और क्लोरीन को थोड़ा सा सिमिलर रहता है. ठीक है ना? ठीक है, थोड़ा सा, लेकिन नाइट्रोजन और फ्लोरीन में थोड़ा सा फ्लोरीन का ज्यादा होगा. एंड नेक्स्ट वन, उसके बाद आपको आता है कार्बन का होगा 2.1 और 2.5. ठीक है, ये आपका याद रखना है. फ्लोरीन इज हैविंग मोस्ट इलेक्ट्रोनेगेटिव देन ऑक्सीजन. नाइट्रोजन क्लोरीन में से दोनों को बराबर होगा. दिस इज द ऑर्डर ऑफ इलेक्ट्रोनेगेटिविटी. तो डाउन द ग्रुप इलेक्ट्रोनेगेटिविटी डिक्रीजेस, across the group electronegativity increases. I hope you people understand this one. Please do tell me in the chat box. If you understand this one, please do tell me in the chat box. अगर आपको समझ में आ गया तो फिर थोड़ा बता दो. Right? Clear? Clear, everybody? Very good, ma. Thank you so much for your responses. Thank you so much. Right? Okay. So that is what I just want to say you. Okay, So it is very clear. Oxygen is having -2, exception whenever it is having a peroxy linkage, then you are having -1. If it is forming with OF2 or O2F2, we know that all the halogens will have -1 charge. Okay, now. So if you see here, to find the oxidation state of oxygen, this will become X plus 2 into -1 equal to 0, then X equal to +2. So इसका मतलब क्या हुआ, ऑक्सीजन के ऊपर +2 स्टेट आ गया. चलो यहाँ देखते हैं, 2x plus 2 minus 1 equal to 0, यानी these are nothing but fluorines. Okay, then X equal to +1. ठीक है ना, then X equal to +1. So in this case, that means oxygen can have +2 +1 oxidation state. Sir, his oxidation state can be fractional. Yes, it has. Like if you see KO2 or if you see KO3, these are called as superoxides. इनका जो ऑक्सीडेशन स्टेट होगा वो -12 होता है. ठीक है ना, इनका जो ऑक्सीडेशन स्टेट होगा वो -12 होता है. ठीक है, जैसा ये +1 मान लो, +1 plus 2 into x is equal to 0, then 2x is equal to how much, -1, then x equal to -12. So यहाँ ऑक्सीजन का चार्ज जो होगा, यहाँ जो ऑक्सीजन को जो चार्ज जो होगा वो -1/3 है, और यहाँ देखो ये हो जाएगा -1/3. Yes, it can be fractional. Oxidation state can be fractional. I hope you people understand this one. Please do tell me in the chat box. अगर आपको ये बात समझ में आ गया तो आप एक बार chat box में मेंशन करके दिखाओ मुझे. Please do tell in the chat box. Clear? Okay. Thank you. Very good. What happened, bro? Okay. JNV Ernakulam, you people are having doubt. So again, I will tell you. So see here. So what I am saying is, whenever you are having KO2, KO3, okay, these are called as superoxides. What you are going to call it as superoxides. Don't get into those applications and the theory of this one. Okay. So what I am supposed to say in this case, okay, if we are asking what is the oxidation state of oxygen here, this question is asked in JEE main 2020 में एक क्वेश्चन पूछा गया था. ठीक है, तो इसका कैसे करना है, तो हाउ डू यू डू दिस वन, यू नो K is nothing but 1A एलिमेंट. ठीक है, सो इसका ऑक्सीडेशन स्टेट क्या होगा, +1. ओके, इसका ऑक्सीडेशन स्टेट क्या होगा, +1. ठीक है, सो दैट मीन्स +1 plus 2 into x is equal to 0. ठीक है, you want to find the oxidation state for oxygen, then 2x equal to -1, then x equal to -1/2. If you see about KO3, ठीक है, so you know this is +1 plus 3 into x equal to 0, then x equal to -1/3. Now do you understand? Many people will think that oxidation state is only positive or negative, but I can say it is fractional also. अभी आपको समझ में आ गई है. टीम JNV Ernakulam, can you understand this one, ma? Please do tell me in the chat box. अगर आपको समझ में आ गया तो एक बार मुझे ग्रुप पे बोल देना. If you people are understanding this one, please do tell me in the chat box. Right? Thank you so much. This is what you people need to learn. Now the question is, if I am asking you K2CR2O7, I want oxidation state I want the oxidation state of chromium. How many of you find this one? Please do tell me in the chat box. What is the oxidation state? What is the oxidation state? What is the oxidation state of chromium? Please do tell me in the chat box. Very good, Harshita. Very good. Okay. Okay. So that is +6. Let's see how it will be +6. So we know that in potassium +1, oxygen -2. Okay. तो क्रोमियम को x मान लो, हमको नहीं पता, इसको x मान लो. तो 2 into +1 because you are having potassium here plus 2 into x. You don't know chromium here. This is chromium plus 7 into -2. This is nothing but my oxygen. Okay. So then it will become 2 plus 2x minus 14 is equal to 0. Then 2x is equal to 12. Then x equal to +6. I hope you people understand this one. Please do tell me in the chat box. If you understand this one, please do tell me in the chat box. Is it clear? Is it clear to all? Please do tell me in the chat box. Right. Very good. Very good. Very good. So now I will change the question. Now see, try to answer this question. H2SO5 and next one is CrO5. Try to find the oxidation state of these two. Try to find the oxidation state of these two. Here I want the sulfur oxidation state of sulfur and here oxidation state of क्रोमियम. चलो देखता हूं कितना लोग करने वाले. Okay, very good. I am getting from Kambe. Neelima, very good ma. Okay, so this is Jyotika. If you have given fraction, Nagaveni, very good Nagaveni. Harshita, very good. So let me check whether you people have given it correct or not. Sir, is it every time we need to calculate with the formula? Is it every time we need to calculate with the formula? If you see hydrogen, you can take +1 and oxygen, you can take -2. Then from here, 2 into +1 plus x, sulfur you don't know, that's why I call it as x, plus 5 minus 2. This will become what? +8. But this is wrong. ये wrong है. क्यों sir? Why it is wrong? The reason because if you see S double bond O, bond OH and bond O, bond OH. If you calculate here, how many oxygens are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You are having 5 oxygens. You are having 5 oxygens. Clear? So if you see in this case, this will become +1 and this one will become -1. So if this is -1 and +1, both are balanced, and this will become -1, this will become +1, and this is +1 and this is -1. Okay, so if this is -1 and what you are going to get here, this is become +1 and here this is -2. Here I'll explain you. I'll explain you big so that it is easy to understand. So here you can see H2SO5 I am explaining, that is S double bond O, bond OH, O bond OH. So here this is minus +1. If this is -1, then this will become +1. Okay, so here it will become -1 and here it will become +1. Okay, so here this will become -2, so here it will become +2, and here this is -2, here this will become +2. So then here sulfur is having +2, +2, +1, +1. If you add, you are going to get 6. Sulfur is in +6 oxidation state. If you calculate in general, you got +8. +8 is wrong due to the presence of what you are going to call it as? This is peroxy linkage. What you are going to call it as? Peroxy linkage. I hope you people understand this one. I hope you people understand this one. Please do tell me in the chat box. Please do tell me in the chat box. Don't go blindly. आपको blindly नहीं जाना चाहिए. It is not good you are going blindly every time. You need to cross check it. To crack any competitive exam, my suggestion is you have to first draw the structure. You have to see the possibilities. Then if it is okay, then it will be fun. Okay. So JNV Ernakulam team, you can see here, this is peroxy linkage. So the charge will be -1. So to balance this -1, keep +1 here. To balance this -1, keep +1 here. And here this is also -1. And if this will be gone, so here this you are having +1. And here also this is -2. So to balance this one, you are having +2. Okay, now you are having +2. Then if you see this is also -2, here you are having +2. So +2, +2, +1, +1. That's why you are going to get +6. Is it clear now? JNV Ernakulam, is it clear now? Is it clear? So due to the presence of peroxy linkage, +8 is wrong, +6 is correct. Okay, na? Clear? Na? चलो 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 लास्ट और एक वाला करके आज का क्लास के ऊपर चलते हैं. CrO5. This is what? CrO5. CrO5. So how to calculate this CrO5? How do you know how to calculate this one? That is chromium you can take X, oxygen you can take -2. So you can write as X plus 5 into -2 is equal to 0. Then X minus 10 equal to 0. Then X equal to 10. This is correct. I hope this is correct. Is it correct? Please do tell me in the chat box. If it is correct, please do tell me in the chat box. No, this is wrong. This is actually wrong. Okay. So you need to draw the structures. Again, you need to draw the structures. So now I'm drawing the structure. I'm drawing chromium in the center. Double bond O, bond O, bond O, bond O, bond O. Okay. So you can see here. What is this linkage is called? Can anybody tell me what is this linkage is called? What is this linkage is called? Can anybody tell me in the chat box? What is the linkage is called? Exactly. This is called as peroxy linkage. This is called as peroxy linkage. Whenever you are having peroxy linkage, I told you what I told you to you. Whatever I am telling, what I told you to. This is -1. This is -1. This is -1, and this is -1. Clear? So next one, if this is -1, this one will become +1. This is -1, this one will become +1. If this is -1, this one will become +1. This is -1, this one will become +1. So to balance the charge, you are having keeping 4 positive, and you are having -2 here. If you are having -2, what you are going to keep here? You are going to keep +2. You are going to keep +2. So that means +2 plus 4 into +1 is going to become what? +6. I hope you people understand this one. Okay, +2 plus 4 into +1. This one will become what? +6. I hope you people understand this one. If you people understand this one, please do tell me in the chat box. If you understand this one, please do tell me in the chat box. Clear? So this is called as, this is the color of this one is blue. What is the color of this one? Chromium pentoxide. Okay, chromium pentoxide is color is blue. Chromium pentoxide color is blue. I hope you people understand this one. I hope you people understand this one. Yeah, yes. So now, yeah. So that is what I just want to tell you. And next, I'm going to talk you about. I'm going to. So I hope you people write this one. I hope you people write this one. Let me add some slides. Let me add some slides here. Okay. Yes. So now I am going to introduce. I'm going to introduce. I'm going to introduce electrochemistry. I'm going to introduce electrochemistry. Before going to introduce electrochemistry, I would like to say that where is oxidation and where is reduction? Where is oxidation and where is reduction? I want to know यहाँ पे कहाँ ऑक्सीडेशन हो रहा है और कहाँ रिडक्शन हो रहा है. I want to know from you. Where is oxidation and where is reduction? I want to know what is oxidation and I want to know where is reduction. Okay, JNV Ernakulam is given answer. Very good. My dear YouTube friends, are you aware of it? My dear YouTube friends, if you are aware of it, please do tell me in the chat box. YouTube friends. Exactly. So now you can see here. So you may observe zinc. I'll tell you this one. If you focus on this, zinc is going to become Zn plus 2. So यहाँ पे zinc का oxidation state 0 है. Remember, when it is in elemental state, we are going to call, okay, the oxidation state is 0. Okay, and you can see here it is becoming what? Plus 2. So now tell me, the oxidation state increases or decreases? Oxidation state increases or decreases? 0 से plus 2 हो रहा है. 0 से plus 2 हो रहा है. Oxidation state increases or decreases? Yes. So if the oxidation state increases, we call this as oxidation. We call it as oxidation. So you are not going to say if it is a left side means oxidation, if it is the right side means reduction. You don't want to by heart. What I'm saying is like, don't by heart. Understand the logic why we are calling it as oxidation. Very simple thing. You have observed it is 0 and it is becoming plus 2. That means 0 से plus 2 हो रहा है. 0 से plus 2 हो रहा है. That means it will have the oxidation state is increases. The oxidation state will increases. If the oxidation state is increases, that means it is nothing but what? Oxidation. It means oxidation. Clear? Huh? I hope everybody is clear with this. I hope everybody is clear with this. Clear? Huh? I hope everybody is clear with this. Right. So now you can see what is happening for copper. Copper plus 2 and it is becoming copper. So that means from plus 2 it is becoming 0. That means oxidation state decreases or increases? Oxidation state decreases or increases? From plus 2 से 0 हो रहा है. Oxidation state decreases or increases? Yes. So it is decreases. When the oxidation state decreases, we call it as, when the oxidation state decreases, we call it as what? We call it as reduction. We call it as what? reduction. Clear everybody? Clear? Okay. So this is what you people need to remember. This is, in this case, this is nothing but what? This is oxidation and this is reduction. Clear everybody? I hope everybody understand this one. Very good. And next one. So if let's suppose if you see zinc, if you see zinc plus copper sulfate is gives rise to ZnSO4 plus copper. Okay now. So what is exactly happening? Zinc is going to become ZnSO4 and copper sulfate is going to become copper. So now many people will have a doubt that, sir, what is oxidizing agent? What is oxidizing agent? And what is reducing agent? What is reducing agent? Many people will have a doubt on this. So now tell me, what is oxidizing agent and what is reducing agent? What is oxidizing agent? So oxidizing agent itself undergo what? Reduction. ठीक है? तो जो भी ऑक्सीडाइजिंग एजेंट है, it will become what? It is undergo reduction. Okay. So what about reducing agent? Itself undergo oxidation. I hope it is clear. I hope it is clear. Right? Okay. So that means in this case, this copper sulfate, say copper, this is nothing but reduction, right? So in this case, zinc से ये हो रहा है, ये ऑक्सीडेशन, यहाँ आपका जिंक रेड्यूसिंग एजेंट की तरह बिहेव कर रहा है, यहाँ आपका कॉपर ऑक्सीडाइजिंग एजेंट की तरह बिहेव करता है. So actually not copper ion will behave as oxidizing agent. Okay. So I hope you people understand this one. If you are clear with this, please do tell me in the chat box what is oxidizing agent and what is reducing agent. What is oxidizing agent and what is reducing agent. Are you with me guys? आपको समझ में आ गया ये सारे? अंदर की अर्थమైందా? Please do tell me in the chat box. What is oxidizing agent and what is reducing agent? Clear? Everybody, my dear YouTube friends. Right? Very good. Okay. I hope you people understand this one. Right. So I am going to talk about, I'm going to talk about some of the important points. That is electrochemistry. I'm going to talk about electrochemistry. Sir, what is electrochemistry? Many people having a doubt that electrochemistry, right? So electrochemistry is nothing but it is using both electricity and produces chemical reactions, or else, okay, they will use chemical reactions, produces electricity. Clear? I hope understand this one. So the mechanism, the basic definition of electrochemistry, by using electricity you are going to produce chemical reactions, or by using chemical reactions you are producing electricity. But in this case, I would like to tell you one of the important points. From the electricity to chemical reactions, this is following non-spontaneous process. From the electricity to chemical, this is non-spontaneous process. Okay? From chemical to electrical energy. From using chemical reactions to electrical energy, this is called spontaneous reaction. Okay now. So now tell me, non-spontaneous का मतलब क्या है, spontaneous का मतलब क्या है? Let's suppose this is the house. This is your house. Okay. If rain is falling here, if rain is falling here, if rain is falling here, so after sometimes what is going to happen? All this rain will going to fall down. Why the raining is fall down? All the rainwater will fall down. Why the rainwater is falling down? Can anybody tell me? What is the reason? Are you are using any source to flow the water from the top to bottom? On what basis that water is coming from the top of our house to ground? Is there any help is required, or will they go as it is? Is there any help is required? Is there any help is required, or will they go as it is? Tell me in the chat box. No, right? Without, no help is required. So if there is no help, means no energy is required. Okay, no energy is required. That means I'll tell you. In this case, no energy is required. No energy is required. Bina energy. అరే తెలుగు వాళ్ళకి చెప్పాలంటే మనకు వర్షం పడినప్పుడు ఇంటి మీద నుంచి పైప్ తోటి నీళ్లు కిందకి పారుతాయి కదా. మనకి గుట్ట మీద నుంచి కానీ కొండ మీద నుంచి కానీ వర్షం పడినప్పుడు నీళ్లు పైనుంచి కిందకి పారుతాయి. కిందకు వస్తున్నప్పుడు మీరు దానికి ఏమైనా ఎనర్జీ ఇవ్వాలా ఇవి కిందకి రావడానికి? వాటంతట అవే వస్తాయా? నీళ్లు వాటంతట అవే వస్తాయా? మీరు దానికి ఏమైనా మోటార్ పెట్టాలి, మీరు దానికి ఏమైనా ఇంకేమైనా చెయ్యాలా? Right. Okay, this is for the people to understand who are in Telugu, so that's why I said this one. What I am exactly saying here is, if rainwater is there present on the surface of the water, that will fall down, right? That will fall down. Let's suppose this is the mountain. Of course, yeah, this is the mountain. Okay, if rain is coming, so the without any help of any other sources, rainwater falls down. Okay, so this is because of gravity. It will fall down. But if this is your house, and this is the tank, and this is the tank, and these are the groundwater. This is groundwater. Okay, now this is what? This is groundwater. So in order to bring the groundwater to tank, what you need to use? In order to bring the groundwater to tank, what do you need to use? Can anybody tell me? In order to bring the groundwater to tank, what you are going to use? We are going to use motor. Very good. So yahan pe you are using electricity, right? So if you are using any external source, this is nothing but, non-spontaneous. And without any help, this is nothing but spontaneous. मतलब अपने आप पानी नीचे आएगा. नॉन स्पॉन्टेनियस मतलब इलेक्ट्रिसिटी का जरूरत है. ठीक है, तो सभी को समझ में आया द डिफरेंस बिटवीन नॉन स्पॉन्टेनियस एंड स्पॉन्टेनियस? The difference between non-spontaneous and spontaneous. How many of you understand this one? Please do tell me in the chat box. Clear? Is it clear? Okay, so that is what you people need to remember, right? So basically in electrochemistry, we are discussing about, in electrochemistry, we are first discussing about electrochemical cell. We are discussing about what? Electrochemical cell. Sir, what is this electrochemical cell? What is exactly it will do? It is nothing but it is a interconvert chemical energy into electrical energy. That means you will use both chemical energy to produce electricity, or you may use electricity to produce chemical reactions. Okay, now so you will use chemical energy to produce electricity, or you may use electricity to produce reaction. Okay, so the basic definition of electrochemical cell is it is the energy conversion. So in this we are having two types. One is galvanic cell. Sir, what this galvanic cell do? Galvanic cell is simply they are using the chemical reactions and they will produce electricity. Clear? What they are doing? They converts chemical energy. They converts chemical energy. Okay, from spontaneous chemical reaction to electrical energy. Okay, so you can also say that galvanic cell is simply using chemical energy to produce electricity. Chemical energy to produce electricity. So this chemical to electrical, it is spontaneous. It is doing by spontaneous process. So that is why we can say spontaneous apne aap ho raha hai. So that is why we are going to call it as galvanic cell. So electrochemical cells is a first type of cell. So in that again you are having a galvanic cell. So basically galvanic cell is nothing but it is a energy, chemical energy conversion. Okay, na? It is converts the chemical energy to electrical energy. So next if I talk about, that is electrolytic cell. That is electrolytic cell. What is electrolytic cell? Electrolytic cell is reverse of it. Reverse. That is, it will use electricity. It will use electricity and produces chemical reaction. Chemical reaction. Okay ना? Sir, best example कैसा है? Best example मैं समझा देता हूँ. देखो, best example आप सभी को समझ में आ जाता हूँ. ठीक है? यहाँ पे देखो. You just see here. You just see here. Okay, so this is in this so in this, if you can see, this is copper sulfate. Okay na? So what I am going to do here, is I am keeping a electrode here. I am keeping a electrode. This is nothing but copper. This is nothing but copper. Okay, I'll erase this one. Okay, I'll again explain. This is copper sulfate, and here I have taken, and here I have taken, this is copper. This is copper. This is copper. Okay now. So usually this is impure copper. This is impure copper. Okay, and here this is pure copper. This is also copper, but this is pure copper. Okay, now I am connecting with a battery. Okay, this is battery I connected here. So this is positive terminal, this is negative terminal. Okay now. So what I have observed, all this impure copper, okay, is going to lose Cu plus 2 ions. That means copper is going to become Cu plus 2 electrons. This Cu plus 2 ions and inside the solution Cu plus 2 ions, both are taking these two electrons, they are going to produce copper. That means we can say that whenever if you want copper, what do you have to do? You have to take two copper electrodes. One is impure copper and dusra pure copper. and if you connect with the battery, and if you give the electricity, there you can see the chemical reactions. So inside this, you will see the chemical reaction. All the copper will be deposited. On the surface of the pure copper. So again, you are going to collect the copper here. So we can say that electrolytic cell is used to, okay, using electrical energy to do non-spontaneous chemical reaction. I hope everybody understand this one. So electrolytic cell is using electricity and to do chemical reaction, and it will useful for the application. Do you understand this one, guys? Please do tell me in the chat box. If you are clear with this, please do tell me in the chat box. Right? Okay. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Okay. Yeah. So tomorrow I will discuss about what is galvanic cell. What it will do, what exactly we need to study, each and everything we are going to discuss. Okay, now. Thank you so much, guys, for joining the class. We'll see you tomorrow. Okay. Bye. Bye, everyone. My battery is also low. नहीं है